And I want to go back to a momentous decision that was made last week by the Chicago White Sox, but perhaps did not receive the attention that it might have if 100 other things had not been going on. And what I'm referring to, of course, is the White Sox hiring of Chris Getz, their farm director, their promotion of Chris Getz to general manager. Now, after that happened, I wrote for The Windup, that's the Athletics' free daily baseball newsletter, about a situation that occurred when two executives from diverse groups reached out to me and asked basically the same question. And the question they asked was, did the White Sox interview a group of diverse candidates? And the answer was no. The White Sox didn't interview any outside candidates at all. They simply promoted Chris Getz. So when it comes to diverse hiring, the White Sox did not violate any of Major League Baseball's requirements. The White Sox owner, Jerry Reinsdorf, has what MLB considers to be a very strong record when it comes to high-profile hires from candidates from diverse groups, underrepresented backgrounds. The White Sox have had a manager from a diverse background 21 of the past 26 seasons, 21 out of 26. So some fans will always ask whenever we engage in such discussions, why does this matter? Some fans will ask, why talk about race? Well, I always find that fans find it convenient to talk about race when they want to talk about race and inconvenient to talk about race when they don't want to talk about race. To each his own. But I do want to talk about this because it's an issue that MLB has prioritized. Hiring candidates from diverse groups, they put pipelines in place. They're trying to make their sport look more at the executive and managing and coaching level like it does at the playing level. That's what a responsible company is going to do. So I know most people think that just the best qualified person should be hired. We all probably can agree with that. But the question that is raised here is, how do the White Sox know Chris Getz is the best qualified? They didn't interview anyone else. So then we go back to Major League Baseball's guidelines for hiring from diverse groups. And they do have these guidelines in place. And when a team like the White Sox goes about it the way they did, they have to provide the league, the commissioner's office, with an explanation of why they did it in the fashion that they did. Now, this is a delicate balance. Everyone can agree on that as well. You want organizations to feel comfortable promoting from within. Want people to feel like they have a chance to move upward in your organization. And you don't want to conduct sham interviews. No one wants to just say, okay, interview these 3 candidates from underrepresented backgrounds to say we did. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of everybody's time. It's stupid. So this is a delicate situation. It's a delicate balance. But this is a question of opportunity. And that's what the two executives were asking about. They were not saying you have to hire someone from a diverse group for this job. No one is saying that. What they're saying and what they were asking is, why wasn't the access given? Why weren't people interviewed? And you know what? When the Mets hire their president of baseball operations, and most likely it's going to be David Stearns, they're going to face the same questions. And these, in my opinion, are fair questions. And I know people get all bent out of shape about this, but this is simply a matter of fairness. It is simply a matter of giving people from all backgrounds opportunity. In the White Sox case, it also is a matter of closing off everyone on the outside from an organization that has struggled on the inside. I don't know why they would do that in the first place, but that's kind of a different issue. Again, question of fairness. That's why I wrote about it. That's why I will continue writing about it. Because if you're going to talk the talk when you're at Major League Baseball, you have to walk the walk. And in this case, it was a closed process, period. Closed process.